1,400 meters to race. Flag goes up from behind. Gates are back and away and racing. Monumental was maybe 1 or 2 lengths slow into stride. We'll have to tuck in and race at the back end of the field. See You in a Bit responded quite well, immediately goes up to go and sit into a handy position, but Spring Palace from that outside draw is going to beat the rest of the runners to go and set the early pace. So Spring Palace out in front by 1.5 lengths, See You in a Bit on the inside in second. Then comes Lord Fifield, only 2 lengths off the early leader. Woman's World is on the inside rail, racing the blue and yellow silks. Avignon further back in running. Then comes Zil Morris, who's racing about mid-division. No real gallop on at the moment, and gets a few shakes of the reins. On here outside, we've got Hard Winter, who's racing about 3/4 of the field back. Kai Mai, one from last, and Monumental's last of all. About midway through the turn, with just over 800 meters left to go, out in front is Spring Palace by the better half of 1.5 lengths. On the inside, we've got See You in a Bit, the blue sleeves and the white body along the Lord Fifield is in third. Further back to Avignon, then comes Women's World. Hard Winter going towards the outside with Monumental. Further back to Women's World, and Kai Mai's got about 6 lengths to make up as they're into the final 2 furlongs. Out in front is Spring Palace, who's got a comfortable lead, but here comes the rest of the field now. First one to strike, Lord Fifield alongside Women's World. On the inside is Kai Mai as well as See You in a Bit as they're into the final furlong. See You in a Bit, Spring Palace. Kai Mai starting to lengthen his stride and move into the race, but it's Spring Palace. On the outside, Avignon is a mighty close finish here. Spring Palace is going to quicken up into the closing stages. Spring Palace gets there from Avignon, then got close between Monumental, Lord Fifield, followed by Women's World as well. On the inside is Kai Mai. Spring Palace holds on, goes from gun to tape as a stampede of runners into the closing stages, and looked like Kai Mai had too much work to do into the closing stage, but Spring Palace, number 10, JP Fundamava, quickens up into the closing stages and goes barrier to box to open up proceedings with the bipods here. It's number 10, Spring Palace, the winner for race number 2. Avignon, number 3, is going to get up into second. I'm going to go on the outside on that note. Number 6, Monumental, who might get up for third. Over 9, Lord Fifield in fourth. Then came Kai Mai on the inside rail, followed by Women's World as a nice, close and compact finish. You can see about 5 horses spread right across the track there, competing for the minor positions. The winner, number 10, Spring Palace, in the sorts of the Golf Racing Club Syndicate nominee, Mr. Kurt Felix. I believe that the syndicate is currently in Dubai at the moment, but right down the center of the track, the yellow silks with the blue body is going to go from barrier to box and win the opening leg of today's bipod. Number 10, Spring Palace, JP Fundamava for the Justin Snaith stable, wins race number 2.